I did. Hey, my name is Amea and welcome back to my channel. I am such a Cover FX fan that I had to pick up the new Power Play foundation. So this foundation unfortunately isn't getting released in Australia. Why? Tell me why. I don't know. But I ordered this one off of Selfridges. I have like the yearly membership for Selfridges, so I can get my deliveries, you know, to Australia and stuff. I have to pay for it. It's just about to run out though, and I'm kind of broke at the moment, so I thought I'd quickly order this before it finishes. So I really love Cover FX. Their this one, Perfect Setting Powder. This is so good. Like, I know I probably used nearly half of it. I nearly use this nearly every day. I said nearly so many times then. I use this one all of the time. That is so good. I have dry skin. As you can tell by the title of this video, this review is for drier skin. So that powder, like I just want to slip this in there because Cover FX, like if you're going to be getting some stuff from them and you have dry skin, that powder is just so nice. I just really rate that one very highly. I love their click sticks, which I've also done a review on. I'll link it down below or in a card or something. I've used their other foundation, satin one, I'm not, this Power Play foundation, you know what, it just came out recently and everyone's just in all this hype at the moment between all of the brands like that aren't releasing variety in their shade range and stuff. So Cover FX is doing really well because they have, you know, all the different undertones from pale to quite deep skin tones, and one of their slogans is like nude is not beige or something. I'll put it here as well. Anyway, Cover FX cater to a lot of different skin tones, so that's why I thought that even though we're not getting this in Australia, so it's not going to be easily accessible for a lot of people, I still have a lot of viewers from the US and international, so I just splurged and got it for myself anyway. And so far I am pretty impressed. But before I tell you all about it, don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel before you forget. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's jump in. So I rarely talk about price for reviews and stuff because so many of you guys are all over the world and different prices everywhere. Prices vary so much. You guys can easily, you know, go to your local realtor and see, you know, what the price is. This is 35 mils, so it looks itty bitty. Like if we hold it next to, this is Pro Glow from L'Oreal, you know, it looks teeny tiny, but Pro Glow is 30 mils and this is 35. So a standard foundation is generally 30 mils and you have extra in here, which is pretty good. This product is very lightweight on the skin, and it provides a pretty good medium coverage with being a really thin skin-like layer. It is a matte foundation and I was kind of worried about that. That's why I wasn't too sure if I wanted it or not, but I actually do really like matte. Like if I can get a matte foundation to work on my skin, then I do really like it because it just looks a bit more flawless for if I'm going out in the evening. Most of the time I really like dewy, but I just think that matte is just a bit more flawless. Now I am wearing it today. There will be clips you will be seeing, you know, me applying it and stuff. I did actually mix it with this bronzing primer today because I have this shade G30, which is usually fine, but because I'm going out tonight, see, I'm like really fake tan. Like I'm quite a lot more tan than normal. I actually think I need to like bronze up my face a little bit more before I go still, but I just wanted to add like a bit of bronze in there. It didn't really like change anything too much, and I've used this a few times, so this isn't a first impressions. I really don't like to do first impressions reviews, especially on foundations or concealers anymore, just because my opinions change after using them a few times and wearing them for different amounts of times. So that's why, yeah, I don't do full day wear tests and all of that because I actually know how it works because I'm not just taking the lazy way out and doing a first impressions. The first time I did wear it though, I was so impressed. It still looked flawless in the evening. I messaged Kate from Cover FX in Australia. I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. I cannot believe they're not bringing this here. And she's like, I know. It looks so good. I think if you have access to it and like a matte foundation, you won't be disappointed. Now, as I said, it was more of a medium finish, but that's because I use quite a small amount and I easily get my medium coverage foundation. But if you do like a full coverage, you can definitely build it. I don't really like full coverage very often. I think that especially for dry skin, it just runs more of a risk of, you know, kind of cracking or clinging to those dry patchy spots. So I just prefer to use something like this, which is a medium full coverage and just a thin layer, and then I'll build up my concealer in areas where I need a little extra coverage. Even though I mixed in that bronzing primer, it is quite matte everywhere where there isn't highlight. So I have quite a lot of highlight on my face because I have like the Loving Tan body shimmer on my body, so I do have a decent amount of highlight on my face as well, but everywhere there is not highlight, it is matte and it is like transfer proof and looks really good. I have like a lot of texture around my mouth because I have been getting eczema here, and it still hasn't accentuated that. I mean, nothing's gonna make it go away completely, but you know, there is like no real creasing in the lines. Like the tiniest little bit might happen, but no more than any other foundation that I have, and significantly less than some foundations. It wears beautifully all day. Me with my dry skin, I don't need any touch-ups, I don't have any oily skin issues. If I ever have an issue with this foundation or any foundation being a little too matte, I'll take some MAC Fix Plus or something and I'll just spritz it on my face throughout the day. And yeah, if it's a good foundation like this one is, then I am really, really happy. I'm gonna turn a little ring light down now and show you my skin up close. You can see, you know, it just looks a bit more real life. You know, the ring light just makes me look a bit more airbrushed. Now, I generally wear the First Aid Beauty Coconut Smoothie Primer, and I will use a little bit of Professional Pearl just over my pores through the center here. Now, I did actually forget to do that today, and I'm gonna say it still looks really good in my opinion. I don't think it looks, you know, too crazy. There is like a bit of pores there, but I also have, you know, an illuminating blush on, so I think these things are just gonna happen, but it's nothing obnoxious. It's just normal skin texture. I am completely okay with it. I think that it looks really flawless. I do also think that I kind of need a more tan shade, but like I don't usually go this tan, but I'm just like really loving being tan again at the moment. So this foundation is definitely up there in terms of my favorite Cover FX products. Now, I think that the powder, the loose powder, is still my favorite Cover FX product. Like, I could not live without this product. I really adore that so much, but it's right up there. If your skin is really, really dry and you just do not like matte foundation, you know, it is still a matte foundation. It doesn't actually accentuate any dryness, I found. So if you want to try a matte foundation, because you can get away with using such a thin amount of this, I think you'll be really, really happy. But the Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation is definitely more dewy. It's a bit more illuminating and glowy, and it still has, you know, a really good coverage. They're both really good coverage. I almost like this one more though, I think, because the texture just seems to be a little bit thinner when I buff it into my skin. I hope you enjoyed my quick little review on the new Cover FX Power Play Foundation. If you try it, let me know what you think below. If there's a foundation or product or anything that you want me to try out and review for you guys, again, let me know. If you guys had a different experience with the foundation, please feel free to drop the comment below. Not everyone is always going to have the same experience, so you guys can also help each other out down in the comments. I love seeing that. I love seeing you guys help each other out. It is always super exciting, super cool. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in today. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the little bell if you feel like it as well, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.